Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. So I'm just going to do a quick run through of some of the mainstream collections and what's really caught my eye this year. Just to let you know, so two of the mainstream brands, which are Essie and Zoya, haven't picked anything up from those two brands this year. I know that Zoya had the Charming collection, which was lots and lots of pinks and lilacs, and then the Wanderlust and the Party Girls and the Sophisticates collections. But I do like Zoya. I don't rush to get them, and they're not as available to me as other brands. So again, I don't have a great deal of Zoya in my collection, and I didn't pick any up this year. But do let me know if you've really enjoyed any Zoya collections this year. Same with Essie. The spring collection from Essie this year just seemed quite boring, the Besties collection. The summer collection was, I think it was called S'il vous plaît, and it seemed to have lots of like weird metallic pinks and things in it. Just didn't like the look of that at all. The fall collection was the 90s girly grunge collection, and I know that Debbi, Sister Chic, has talked about Knee High Life a few times, which is a really nice red. If I do see that on sale somewhere in TK Maxx next year, I might need to pick that up. The only other one that I'm interested in from that collection is Dress to the 90s, which is a kind of dark blue, petrol blue green duochrome. The other Essie that I'm interested in picking up, which is the collection that's just coming out, I think the winter collection, Socialite, which looks like a deeper, darker, like grown-up sister of Cinderella. So OPI had the Fiji collection, which I didn't think was anything unique. That's the spring summer collection. They also had the California Dreaming collection this summer, which was lots of pinks, reds, nudes. Wasn't really that interested. And then along came the Iceland collection, and I do have two polishes actually from this collection. I've got Turn on the Northern Lights, which was sent to me by Kerrie for my birthday back in September, and I picked this one up in the Black Friday sale. This is Less's Norse. I haven't worn this yet, but it does look like a beautiful purple toned grey, of which I've got lots of these, but I just couldn't resist because it was Black Friday. So yeah, these are the two that I've picked up from that collection. I know that this was a big favourite collection for a lot of people. I think Lisa picked up the collection. Quite a few people have picked up polishes from this collection, and this one seemed to stand out for a lot of people as the kind of big hyped up polish for OPI this autumn, this fall. And which is why when Kerrie said she wanted to send me a polish, and I was like, oh, I'm really interested in Turn on the Northern Lights because everybody was talking about it. Now, in terms of hype, I think this is a lovely polish. It is. It's a really nice, great formula, dark navy blue with this goldish red shimmer in there. The only problem is you can see the shimmer. I'm not going to swatch. I'll put swatch pictures in of me wearing these, but it just wasn't as shimmery as I was expecting. Maybe that's just me expecting too much from all the hype, but I wasn't disappointed. I would say I was mildly underwhelmed with this one. So that is Turn on the Northern Lights from the OPI Iceland collection. And the Christmas winter collection, the XOXO collection, again, really nothing interesting me there. It just doesn't seem to be anything new, and there are just too many. There's too many polishes in the OPI collections. I think this one's got something like 20 something. It's just ridiculous. So no. The big mainstream brand that stood out for me this year was China Glaze, and I've actually got quite a few to show you. So there was the My Little Pony collection at the beginning of this year. I think it was around springtime, and I had to pick up one Polish pony because of Polish pony. It is actually a very pretty sort of minty green, like a spearmint green. There's a bit of blue to it as well, but it has got this very pretty silver shimmer, and you can see it on the nail. So yeah, I actually do quite like this one. So I don't think this was necessarily hyped. Well, yeah, this collection was hyped a lot, and I think a lot of people were disappointed. But I think I got the one that I wanted, and I was actually quite surprised. I was pleasantly surprised that I enjoyed this as much as I did. So that's one Polish pony from the My Little Pony collection. Then there was the Summer Rain collection, and this came from this collection. This is simply Fab-Blue-Less, and I know Debbi and Jodie talked about being blown away by this, so I had to pick it up when I saw it in the Black Friday sales. I've already mentioned this. In terms of hype, absolutely, completely see what I mean. You can get away with one coat with this, even though it's a jellyish formula type of consistency, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love this, and I wore this recently, and I know I'll be wearing it again soon. Then we have the Street Regal collection, which was China Glaze Autumn collection, and I think this was probably hyped a fair amount, maybe not as much as the OPI Fall collection. I picked up two, and these are both beautiful shimmery one-coaters. This one is Baroque Jungle, which I've seen quite a bit on Instagram, and then this one here is Glamcore, and again I've seen this quite a bit I've seen this quite a bit as well on Instagram. Two really nice polishes that had a reasonable amount of hype after the collection was released. Yeah, so another couple of China Glazes that I actually really enjoyed this year. Then we have the China Glaze Halloween Trio, Happily Never After, and this was the polish. I can't even remember the other two that were in the trio, but this is Cinderella, and this again was picked up for me by Kerrie, so thanks again, Kerrie. I absolutely love this. I don't think you can see the shimmer as much. I know you can see it there, this pinky, goldish pinky shimmer in a grey taupe base. It's just, it glows, it's a glow from within. And there was a lot of hype about this polish, and I completely agree with the hype. I absolutely love this one. Now we've got the winter collection. I've just got one, and I've shown you this recently. This is Don't Be a Snowflake, and it is a very pretty Christmassy snow. It's a very, very pale grey rather than a white, and it's okay on its own in 3 coats, but I would suggest if you want to try and keep this a little bit longer, Gigi put in the comments, and I completely agree, put this over a very pale grey. But here's me wearing this on its own in 3 coats. So here is Sinful Colors. This to me was, in my opinion, one of the most hyped up polishes from Sinful Colors. This collection, I get confused about Sinful Colors collections when they come out, and when it seems to me that this came out early, very, very early in spring, like maybe March time, and this came out in a very limited edition collection called the Stoned Crystal Shimmer collection, but it also seemed to be part of something else called the Desert Divas collection. Very confusing. Now I remember seeing this on Instagram and just thinking, oh my god, I absolutely love the fact that it's a beautiful green, it's got the silver flakies in it, it just looked absolutely beautiful. How am I ever going to be able to get hold of this in the UK? We have problems enough trying to get hold of Sinful Colors generally, so a limited edition. This was sent over to me from Debbi. Debbi, I can't thank you enough for this. It's absolutely beautiful. She's actually sent me a few from the Stoned Crystal Shimmer collection. And she did say, I remember in the packaging, the label, that she said it was as rare as hen's teeth. And yeah, you're not able to find this anymore. If you've got it, well done. And again, Debbi, thank you so much for this. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is Super Cooper. Another polish that was hyped up from a mainstream brand, and a few of us have talked about H&M this year, and I think this was the most hyped polish. This is Space Race, and this was sent over to me by Anna over in Sweden. Anna, thank you. It's absolutely beautiful. It's very, very holographic. It's a silver holographic, but it's a great application. Fantastic formula. It dries quite dull, so you might need a top coat with it. But yeah, I completely agree and understand and am behind the hype on Space Race. I think the biggest hype around an indie brand this year has been Tonic Polish. This polish in particular I've mentioned a few times, so I've probably contributed to the hype a little bit, but again, saw this on Instagram, had to have it, took me a while before I could get my hands on it through Rainbow Connection, but it's just beautiful, just such an unusual shade. It's a pinky purple, like bordering on orchid, but the shimmer in this green turquoisey blue flash is just beautiful, and it completely translates to the nails. Fantastic formula, absolutely love this. So that's Light of Lyra, completely behind the hype on this one. And this is another tonic that was sent to me by Lisa. Lisa, thank you. This is so pretty. So this is Slytherin, and look at this beautiful goldy green, scattered and linear holographic. Just exceptional. Really, really, especially if you've got a lot of polishes, and it's very easy to pick up dupes, and you're always on the lookout for something that's unique to you, and Tonic Polish just seems to be churning out these amazingly unique polishes, and I know a lot of my friends on YouTube have been really excited about this brand. I hope they continue. I hope we can get hold of more Tonic Polish here, but yeah, totally agree with the hype with this brand. And finally, I couldn't finish this video without mentioning the most hyped nail polish ever, especially on YouTube and social media, Instagram. This is Sally Hansen Extreme Wear Original Pacific Blue, and I know it didn't come out this year. It's been discontinued for many years. This was sent to me. This was the most hyped polish in my nail polish addict life, and I was so lucky that Jules over in Quebec sent this across to me. Jules, thank you. I don't know how to thank you for this. When we get the ban lifted through the Civil Aviation Authority, I'm going to be flooding all of you with beautiful UK indie nail polish to just say thank you again for this amazing gift. So yeah, the most hyped polish ever came to live with me this year. And that's it. I've probably missed lots of polishes that were hyped, lots of collections and brands that were hyped, but this was just my experience this year in my little corner of the nail polish community. Some of the polishes that were hyped. I think really, to be honest, the only one that I was a little bit disappointed in was Turn on the Northern Lights. And again, I don't dislike the polish, I'm just slightly disappointed or slightly underwhelmed that it didn't have the shimmer turned up a little bit more. I think the hype train for that one just kind of went a bit off track. I'm making no sense. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know what your hyped polishes were this year. Do you agree? Did you buy into the hype? Was it worth it? And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.